short films matter in the age of digital streaming and blockbusters? This question might seem odd, but let's dive into it. In an era where feature-length films dominate the silver screen and series binge-watching has become the norm, the power of brevity in cinema is often overlooked. Yet it has never been more crucial. Short films are like a microcosm of the cinematic universe. They encapsulate the full range of production, authorship, and stylistic skills within a condensed time frame. They demand an economy not just in shooting costs and editing time, but also in brain work. Yes, you still need to establish characters, time, place, and dramatic situation, but you must do so with a precision that can be more demanding than creating a full-length feature. This brevity is a tough discipline to master, but it pays off handsomely. It's a bit like poetry. A poet, after all, can say in a few lines what a novelist might take several pages to express. This same principle applies to short films. They can often convey complex narratives and emotions more efficiently than their longer counterparts. Short films are also a viable route to recognition. Two well-crafted short films are 10 times more likely to get festival screenings than a single long one of comparable quality. When looking for work in the industry, successful short films can serve as your best calling cards. But it goes beyond practical benefits. Making a short film forces you to think critically about every single shot, every line of dialogue, every piece of the puzzle. This is not just about condensing for the sake of time, but about making every moment count. It's about distilling the essence of a story and presenting it in a way that resonates with the audience, all within a limited time frame. So, to answer the initial question, yes, short films do matter. They matter because they challenge filmmakers to be precise, creative, and engaging. They matter because they offer a unique and potent form of storytelling. Short films are not just condensed cinema. They are a form of art that demands precision, creativity, and audience engagement. Who watches short films in the digital age? You might be surprised, but the audience is larger and more diverse than ever. Thanks to platforms like YouTube and the ubiquity of handheld devices such as iPods, short films are no longer confined to the hallowed halls of film festivals or art house cinemas. They're being consumed on the morning commute, during lunch breaks, and in the comfort of our own homes. In fact, short films have carved out a unique niche in the digital landscape. They're the perfect fit for our fast-paced, bite-sized culture, offering a complete narrative experience in a fraction of the time it takes to watch a full-length feature. This makes them incredibly appealing to a wide range of viewers, from the time-poor professional to the attention-span-challenged teenager. But the audience for short films isn't just broad, it's also discerning. They're looking for quality, creativity, and originality. They're keen to discover new voices and perspectives, and they're willing to take a chance on something different. And because the format is so accessible, they're not just passive viewers, they're active participants, sharing, commenting, and engaging in dialogue with the films and their creators. This wide and engaged audience is one of the reasons why short films are more likely to get festival screenings. Festival organizers recognize the appeal and potential of these compact narratives, and they're eager to showcase them to their audiences. And let's not forget the filmmakers themselves. For them, a successful short film is more than just a creative endeavor. It's a calling card. It's a way to demonstrate their skills, their vision, and their unique voice. It's a stepping stone to larger projects and a way to gain recognition within the industry and beyond. In the digital age, short films have found their audience, and they are more influential than ever. They're not just a stepping stone for emerging filmmakers. They're a powerful and versatile medium in their own right. And with each passing year, their audience continues to grow and diversify. In the world of cinema, it seems good things really do come in small packages. What can filmmakers learn from other art forms? It's a question that holds a wealth of wisdom for those willing to delve into its depths. You see, cinema is a melting pot, a beautiful amalgamation of all other art forms. It's a symphony where literature, music, painting, sculpture, and dance all play their parts in harmony to create a masterpiece. So if you're an aspiring filmmaker, it's crucial to understand how these other arts contribute to film. Let's take literature, for instance. It teaches us the art of storytelling, of building characters and narratives that captivate the audience. A well-written script is the backbone of any good film. Music, on the other hand, is the soul of cinema. It elevates the emotions, sets the mood, and often tells a story of its own. A poignant score can make hearts flutter, eyes well up, and souls stir. Visual arts like painting and sculpture teach us about composition, color theory, and aesthetics. They help us understand how to create visually stunning frames that are not just pleasing to the eye, but also convey the right emotions. And then there's dance, the art of expressing emotions through movement. It inspires filmmakers to choreograph scenes and sequences that flow seamlessly, creating a visual rhythm that's as engaging as a well-performed ballet. But understanding these arts is only half the equation. To make a mark in the world of cinema, filmmakers need to have strong, clear, and critical ideas about their times. They need to reflect on the world around them, understand its nuances, and express them creatively through their work. In essence, to create meaningful cinema, filmmakers must draw from a wide range of artistic influences and reflect on the world around them. They need to explore the depths of their creativity, challenge the status quo, and present their unique perspective through their films. Because at the end of the day, that's what art is all about. It's a reflection of the artist, their thoughts, their ideas, and their interpretation of the world around them. Why might Hollywood's methods not always work for every filmmaker? This question is more relevant now than ever. Hollywood, the mecca of filmmaking, has a specific way of doing things. But is it the only way? Let's take a look. Hollywood's process relies heavily on a professional feature film team. This team operates like a well-oiled machine, each cog playing a vital role in the grand scheme of things. There's a clear hierarchy, with everyone from scriptwriters to actors, equipment handlers to crew members, knowing their specific role. While this approach is highly efficient, it's also costly. Actors, equipment, and crew are high-cost elements, and their time is used with military precision. In contrast, independent productions often work with leaner teams and smaller budgets. This can prove to be a double-edged sword. On one hand, it allows for more creative freedom, as independent filmmakers are not bound by the stringent schedules and budget constraints of Hollywood productions. On the other hand, it means they must wear many hats and juggle numerous responsibilities, which can be challenging. One of the key differences between Hollywood and independent filmmaking lies in the pressure that comes with high-budget films. In Hollywood, the director is under immense pressure to shoot a safe, all-purpose camera coverage that can be sorted out later in the cutting room. This often restricts creative freedom and can lead to formulaic and predictable films. In the independent world, however, directors often have more leeway to experiment and innovate, which can result in unique and thought-provoking films. But this also means they have to take on more risks, as they don't have the safety net of a big studio to fall back on. Hollywood's methods are undeniably successful, but they're not the only way to make films. They may not always be the best path for every filmmaker, especially those who value creative freedom over commercial success. It's essential for budding filmmakers to remember that there are multiple paths to success in the film industry, and sometimes the road less traveled can lead to the most rewarding journey. While Hollywood's methods have their advantages, they may not always be the best path for every filmmaker. What is the future of short films in the digital age? A question that sparks plenty of discussion and speculation. As we navigate through this era, we're seeing a seismic shift in how we consume content. The digital revolution has brought about new platforms and mediums, pushing the boundaries of traditional storytelling and opening up an array of opportunities for short films. This shift towards digital platforms is creating an increasing appreciation for brevity in storytelling. Platforms like TikTok, with its bite-sized video format, are proof of this. Paramount Pictures' experiment of uploading the film Mean Girls in 23 parts on TikTok is a testament to this trend. It's an intriguing exploration of how we can adapt traditional long-form content for a shorter, more digestible format. Short films have always been an economical choice in terms of production costs and editing time, but their value extends beyond that. They offer a platform for filmmakers to establish characters, time, place, and dramatic situations within a tight time frame. This is not just a tough discipline to acquire, but is also a skill that pays off handsomely for those who master it. Moreover, short films can act as a stepping stone for filmmakers. They are more likely to get festival screenings, and when you start looking for work, successful short films can be your best calling cards. But what if we looked at short films not just as stepping stones, but as powerful forms of storytelling in their own right? As technology continues to evolve and the digital landscape expands, the future of short films looks promising. They have the potential to influence the future of cinema, to redefine what storytelling can look like, and to connect with audiences in new and compelling ways. In the digital age, short films have the opportunity to take center stage, to be more than just a condensed version of a feature film. They can be innovative, creative, and impactful pieces of art that captivate audiences and leave a lasting impression. As we move further into the digital age, short films may not just be stepping stones for filmmakers, but a powerful form of storytelling in their own right. In a world where content is consumed in bites, do short films hold the key to the future of cinema? We've explored this question from different angles, shedding light on the power of brevity and the wide-reaching audience of short films. We've discovered how learning from other art forms can enrich cinematic storytelling, and questioned whether Hollywood's traditional methods are the best path for aspiring filmmakers. Short films are not merely a stepping stone to feature films, but a unique art form in themselves. They challenge us to convey complex narratives within tight time constraints, to create characters that resonate instantly, and to make every frame, every second count. They offer a playground for innovation, a space where filmmakers can experiment, take risks, and push the boundaries of storytelling. And in the digital age, where our attention spans are short and our screens are small, short films fit perfectly into our on-the-go lifestyles. They can be watched during a lunch break, shared on social media, or streamed on a smartphone. They are accessible, versatile, and perfectly suited to the way we consume media today. As filmmakers and viewers, it's time we give short films the recognition they deserve. After all, brevity is the soul of wit and perhaps the future of cinema.